Maybe a shoe shiner, that doesn't mean you can't shine.
It is motivational, it is educative, it is grossly informative. What a source of strength to the discouraged and depressed. Rising Prime, a motivational television magazine on this station, focusing on the starting point, the challenges, the achievements, the processes, the failures, and the success story. These and many more forms part of the program when we interview highly positioned and respected Nigerians. You don't want to miss it.
Where is your strength? Believe in it. Not every dream will become true.
Get educated, entertained, and motivated on Rising Prime. Rising Prime, a life-transforming program.
It's a pleasure to have you.
It's a pleasure having you, Israel. It's a pleasure.
Finally.
It's a pleasure. Finally, Israel.
All right. So,
Finally.
for the benefit of our viewers, for the benefit of those meeting you for the very first time on our program, we would like to know who you really are. Could you please give us a brief biography of you from childhood till date?
Thank you, Israel. Thank you, viewers. I sincerely appreciate your kind gesture of getting me into your program. Though it's not easy to track each other, we've been missing each other. My name remains Mutapha Othman, Mutapha Othman Bakano. I was born January 4th, 1977. That was exactly 41 years ago in Kaduna. My father, of course, my father and mother are all businessmen. So that's the kind of family I grew up with. And of course, I started my schooling career in somewhere in Kaduna. It's called Our Nursery School. You know, it's a military-based school. It's a command school kind of thing. Before I moved to Plateau State, where I went to St. Paul's Primary School in Jos. You know, I obtained my primary school certificate, and from there I proceeded to gain admission into Government College Bauchi. You know, where I did my junior secondary school. You know, and of course I came back to Kaduna again to start my senior secondary school in Command Secondary School again, where I started from the beginning.
Military.
And
so
finally,
you're military now.
well, kind of. I have the small discipline from the military, which I think is actually what shaped us to understand how Nigerian antics and lives is. You know, so I graduated from Command Secondary School in Kaduna in 1997. Of course, from there I proceeded to Bakano Computer Center in ABU's area, where I did HNC in Computer Sciences, and of course I did professional certification in Computer Applications and Packages. From there I did statistical analysis in the same center. Of course, apart from all the introductory services to the computing system. I now proceeded to the UAE, where I became a professional facility management consultant with a professional body in Othman University in Dubai. And of course, from there I came back again to Nigeria to start working for a facility management company, which is Cosmopolitan Cleaners, where I professionally become a cleaner and a facility manager.
I understand you are also a politician, even if you didn't mention that. But then, how do you shuffle business with politics?
Well, you see, the whole politicking game came about sometime in 2009 to 2010. Some few colleagues of mine in the UK were sitting down, and of course, naturally, you know how youths are. You sit down and keep lamenting how things keep going bad, and then how you can be able to see what can we do to turn things around. So we decided, look, we're not going to sit down and then watch how things keep deteriorating in our system. Let's do something differently. And what can we do differently? We now started an ideology of establishing a political party. And that is how it started.
Okay,
you know.
I understand you're also running for the governorship, the seat of the #1 citizen in Kaduna State.
Yes.
You would agree with me, or if you wouldn't agree with me, there's this norm in the society that there is a division between the northerners, the northern Kaduna indigene and the southern Kaduna indigene. If elected to be the #1 person in Kaduna State, what would you do to further strengthen and unite the Kaduna State people?
Well, you see, like I highlighted a little bit, our major problem remains the unemployment. Now, the whole thing, or my ideology about the whole problem in Kaduna State is economical. I have a blueprint which, if I establish a cottage industrial development plan, it will cut across all parts of Kaduna State, the whole 23 local governments. And that blueprint is what is actually going to build the synergy of understanding. Because look, if I produce what you require, you have to come to my home to pick what I require. And if you produce what I require, you have to go to my home. So there must be that symbiotic relationship, and that economic viability and that economic activity will create that relationship. Okay. That is how I intend to work with it economically to solve the problem.
The first thing is to be honest with yourself. You can never have an impact on society if you have not changed yourself.
You may have arms and legs, but unless you know three things. Number one, who are you and what your value is? Number two, what is your purpose here in life? And number three, what is your destiny when you're done here? If you don't know the answers of any of those three questions, you're more disabled than I.
So everybody in this life is attached to a lot of people's destiny, whether you like it or not. So if you think that talking about is the best way out, then think again, because you have inside you a talent that no one else out there has. And I know you can make it.
No matter how bad it is, or how bad it gets, I'm going to make it. Say that to yourself every day.